when you get fined before you've even coached a game, that there is some cause for some question here. So Bart, Mike T, and Paul Finebaum, I'll start with you. You've covered Urban Meyer, obviously, throughout the entirety of his coaching tenure, all of which came from college. I'll ask you the question, is there cause right now to be worried about Urban making this transition?
For me, it is. I don't know if you were talking to me first, but
no, I'm sorry, Paul. I wanted to let Paul jump. I'm coming to you, Bart. I promise. Paul, jump in on that real quick.
Yeah, Bart. We both will probably say the same thing here, but the idea that Urban Meyer is in trouble is just downright shocking to me, Greeny. I'll try not to sound like a broken record, but. This is not going to work. It may work short term because he has Trevor Lawrence and you can build a team, but ultimately Urban Meyer is going to flame out. And you laid it out very eloquently there. It's already happening. This guy does not get along with rules. He does not like to be told what to do. It didn't work at Florida when he fled. It didn't work at Ohio State when he battled the administration and finally walked off or was pushed out. And it's not going to work here.
So that's a pretty direct response. Bart, now we come to you. What do you think?
It's like old school. That was perfect. I have nothing more to say, Greeny. This is a guy that can't color within the lines. He's a guy that thinks he can operate above the rules. He's always operated above the rules. And he's showing me that he has bad decision-making by bringing Chris Doyle in, by creating a distraction. And his only job as a new coach trying to change the narrative of a team that the NFLPA said, hey, free agents, don't go there, it's not to embarrass the organization. What has he done over and over again in this short order? Embarrass the organization, and he's only hurting the organization from within. And to Paul's point, he's probably going to flame out and going to leave the organization in the worst place than when he got it.
And Mike T, as we have seen repeatedly with really successful college coaches when they try to make this jump, the idea of having total authority means one thing in the NFL relative to what a completely different meaning in the college game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. But I think there's going to be a different outcome than Paul and Bart, which is I think the growing pains are going to happen early, and then I think he's going to be successful. And you're right, Greeny, he needs more checks and balances. 2 decades ago, I saw it in New York where Coach Parcells had all the authority in the world, but someone like Dan Henning could say, hey, Coach, I think you're off on this, and was an effective sounding board. Someone's going to have to be that for Urban Meyer for him to be successful. But if you're successful at Bowling Green in Utah, you're a great coach. He has a great player in Trevor Lawrence, or certainly the ability to be great. So if he can survive the growing pains, if he can learn from his mistakes, like signing Tim Tebow as a 34-year-old backup tight end, that's going to be a mistake. Hopefully he'll learn from that and he'll grow. But if there's not checks and balances and he signs players for what they were, not what they're going to be, he will struggle.
Art, you look skeptical.
It's like men of a certain age don't change, right? You know, people that have been successful doing the things the way that they've always done it has never been able to change and been able to evolve. So I don't know if he's going to be able to evolve to having to deal with grown men and understanding that he can't just bully guys because he don't have them on scholarship, that they make more money than him and they have more job security than he may have.
It's a fascinating thing to watch. Again, training camp hasn't even started yet, and we have this relatively lengthy list of issues that have taken place. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.